Well, Loretta walked into a massage shop and walked out with second-degree burns. The grandmother had a fire cupping treatment to help relieve pain in her back and neck. But she was left in agony and told her scalded skin was normal.
So intense and so painful. Burning and stinging, just big welts.
These are second-degree burns that she's got on her back.
You just trust that they're trained and they know what they're doing. It just felt really, really wrong and sore and dangerous.
We just want to know if your staff are qualified.
I was horrified.
Burned and blistered, Loretta DeRusha never imagined the therapy she booked to heal her pain would hurt her.
I'd heard how good it was, so yeah, I really thought it was going to help my back and my neck. It was so sore.
And you couldn't have been more wrong.
No, I couldn't have been more wrong.
The Queensland grandmother visited Herbal Clinic by Foot Care Haven in Logan, south of Brisbane, where she was recommended cupping therapy, a form of traditional Chinese medicine.
A couple of my friends had them done, and I had seen, the red circles on their back. Nothing ever like what I had.
Celebrities like Jennifer Aniston and Gwyneth Paltrow appear to have tried cupping. American swimmer Michael Phelps has been seen with the telltale marks on his body. Different from vacuum cupping, which uses a suction technique, Loretta received fire cupping, where glass is heated with a flame before being placed on the skin.
There was nothing explained to me beforehand at all, otherwise I could have made the decision to go, yeah, no, that's not what I really want. But no, nothing.
It's claimed the treatment improves circulation and relief from sore muscles, but Loretta says her treatment resulted in agony.
You got blisters and stinging and burning, it's just horrible.
While the clinic advertises the services of a licensed Chinese doctor, Loretta claims she was treated by a different staff member and it wasn't clear whether they were qualified.
He took the cups off, he wiped me over and he said, oh, you've got some jelly on your back. It's the toxins coming out.
The so-called jelly on her back was in fact her scalded skin.
I was horrified. That was my back, for starters. That was my back, and there was blisters. No wonder it was aching the way it was aching.
Loretta went to her own medical doctor and was treated for second-degree burns, but she claims the clinic has denied any wrongdoing.
When we went back, he was just like, oh, no, that's all fine. Yet, no, they're healing. He had told me that was normal in China. In China, that's what they do.
And yet, when the clinic was paid a visit and asked about cupping, staff told us this.
Just currently don't have the fire cupping.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, because some customer report us.
Despite the treatment being crossed off their services list, moments later, it's back on offer.
Yeah, you can do fire cupping.
When we tried to get some answers from staff about what went wrong with Loretta's treatment, they weren't so keen on talking about cupping anymore.
I just wanted to have a chat with you about some of your fire cupping practices.
I don't know, sorry, I can't tell you anything.
You haven't seen these before?
No, I can't tell you.
Any of these pictures? This is one of your customers, Loretta, and this is what her back looks like after getting fire cupping here.
We are busy now. Can you wait just 5 minutes?
Well, were you too busy when you left the cups on Loretta for 15 minutes and she suffered these burns?
This woman doesn't want to be identified, but claims she also endured the painful practice at the same clinic.
I became really distressed because it was so painful and I could feel that something bad was going to happen if I didn't get them off.
The Logan mum of two was looking forward to a massage, but when her appointment was delayed, she was offered a complimentary fire cupping session.
It was really, really uncomfortable. I could barely move my arm or body or anything.
Having received the alternative treatment before, she claims she called out for help, feeling something was wrong.
It was quite painful and hard to do, but I was just in that kind of fight or flight that I just felt like I needed to get them off.
But she says no one answered. Bruised and swollen, she claims she was forced to remove the cups from her own back.
So I just struggled and managed to manoeuvre my hand around and just struggled to get my finger in and break the seal to pop them off. I got them off before it got to like bleeding or blisters or anything, but if I had have left it there, I feel like it would have been the same.
While more established Chinese medicine is highly regulated in Australia, the same can't be said for its alternative therapies like fire cupping. Concerningly, some courses can simply be done online.
Be careful about where you get this done, suss out who's doing it carefully, be aware of their qualifications, be aware of the environment that it's occurring in.
Dr. Bruce Willett, Vice President of the Royal Australian College of General Practitioners.
To be qualified to perform fire cupping, practitioners need to be registered with APRA, the Australian Health Practitioners Registration Agency.
Is everybody here qualified to be performing fire cupping?
My manager will be finished soon.
You know, it's very reasonable for our customers to actually check that someone is a registered practitioner. Ideally, that will be displayed in the waiting room.
And I just don't want it to happen to other people. I want people to be aware, don't play with fire.